Have you ever felt that despite having a good relationship, something still feels missing? You're not alone. Many couples focus solely on physical intimacy, but there's so much more beneath the surface. Today we're diving deep into the 4 essential types of intimacy that create truly fulfilling relationships. What you're about to learn might completely transform how you connect with your partner. Think of intimacy like an iceberg. What most people see, and what most couples focus on, is just the tip above the water. Just like an iceberg, physical intimacy is what's visible on the surface. It's important, yes, but it's only about 10% of what makes a relationship truly deep and meaningful. The real magic happens beneath the surface. That's where the other 90% of intimacy lives, the parts that create lasting, unshakable bonds between partners. Here's the thing. Most couples never venture below the waterline. They stay focused on the physical, missing out on the profound connection waiting to be discovered underneath. Let's talk about the 4 fundamental types of intimacy that create a truly complete relationship. Physical intimacy, yes, this includes sex, but it's also about non-sexual touch and physical presence. Emotional intimacy, the ability to share your feelings, fears, and dreams openly. Intellectual intimacy, where you connect through ideas, debates, and shared curiosity about life. Spiritual intimacy, and no, this isn't just about religion. It's about sharing your core values and life's bigger questions. When most people hear physical intimacy, their minds jump straight to sex. But there's so much more to it than that. Let's start with the power of simple touch. You know those moments when your partner absently plays with your hair, or you brush past each other in the kitchen. These aren't just casual touches, they're building blocks of trust and connection. A gentle hand on the shoulder can say, "I'm here," more clearly than words. Think about creating small physical connections throughout your day, a quick hug, a kiss goodbye, or simply sitting close while watching TV. These non-sexual touches actually build the foundation for better sexual intimacy too, creating a constant undercurrent of physical connection. Physical intimacy is also about creating a sense of safety and security in your relationship. Just being physically present, especially during tough times, can be incredibly powerful. It's why we instinctively want to hold someone who's crying. Pay attention to your body language. Are you physically turning toward or away from your partner during conversations? Sometimes the most intimate moments are when you're just sitting together in comfortable silence, feeling completely at ease in each other's presence. Creating physical intimacy rituals can transform your relationship. Develop morning and evening routines that involve physical connection. Maybe it's a 60-second hug before work or cuddling before sleep. Make your hellos and goodbyes count. These transitions are perfect opportunities for physical connection. Find activities that naturally bring you physically closer, cooking together, dancing, or even just taking a walk while holding hands. Emotional intimacy is what turns a relationship from a simple partnership into a deep, meaningful connection. It's about feeling truly seen and understood. The foundation of emotional intimacy is creating a space where both partners feel absolutely safe to be themselves. Think of it like having an emotional sanctuary where you can share your deepest fears, biggest dreams, or silly insecurities without fear of judgment. It's where you can say, "I'm not okay," and know that's perfectly fine. Watch for those subtle cues that show you're really listening, maintaining eye contact, nodding, putting away your phone. These small actions say what you're feeling matters to me. Being emotionally available doesn't mean being available 24/7, but rather being fully present when your partner needs to connect. It's about quality, not constant quantity. Let's talk about how to move beyond those surface level. How was your day? Conversations. Try asking questions like, "What made you smile today?" Or, "What's been on your mind lately?" These questions invite deeper sharing and show you care about your partner's inner world. Learning to express difficult emotions is crucial. Instead of "I'm fine," practice saying "I'm feeling overwhelmed" or "I'm scared about this change." Set up regular emotional check-ins, maybe Sunday evening walks or Friday morning coffee dates where you both share what's really going on in your hearts. Trust is built in small moments, day by day. When your partner shares something vulnerable, how you respond in that moment becomes an emotional memory they'll carry forward. Respond with empathy, not solutions, unless they specifically ask for advice. Remember important emotional events and follow up on them. How did that presentation go? Or, you seemed upset yesterday. Are you feeling better? Shows you're emotionally invested. Respect emotional boundaries. Sometimes your partner might not be ready to share, and that's okay. Creating pressure-free space often leads to a more natural opening up. Intellectual intimacy might sound serious, but it's actually one of the most exciting and fun types of connection you can have with your partner. Think of intellectual intimacy as being curious about life together. Create shared learning experiences, maybe take an online course together, start a two-person book club, or watch documentaries and discuss them. It's about growing together intellectually. Learn to disagree productively. Having different viewpoints isn't a threat. It's an opportunity to understand new perspectives and sharpen each other's thinking. Make it a habit to share interesting articles, podcasts, or ideas you've discovered. It's like saying, I found this fascinating, and I want to explore it with you. Mental stimulation is as important as physical attraction for long-term relationship satisfaction. Don't shy away from deep conversations about life, philosophy, or current events. These discussions can reveal new sides of your partner years into a relationship. Try activities that challenge both your minds, puzzle-solving, strategy games, or creative projects. These shared challenges create unique bonds. Be each other's knowledge bank. Share your expertise and show genuine interest in learning from your partner's knowledge areas. Transform your relationship into an intellectual partnership. Set goals together, not just practical ones, but intellectual and creative goals too. Maybe you want to learn a language together or start a side project. Become problem-solving partners. Whether it's work challenges or life decisions, two minds working together can find solutions neither would discover alone. Support each other's intellectual dreams and ambitions. Be the person who says, that's an interesting idea. Tell me more instead of that would never work. Let's clear something up right away. Spiritual intimacy isn't just about sharing the same religion or beliefs. It's about connecting on a deeper level with what gives your lives meaning. At its heart, spiritual intimacy is about understanding what truly matters to each other. Take time to discuss what you both believe gives life purpose. Maybe it's making a difference in others' lives, creating something meaningful, or living authentically. These conversations reveal the core of who you are. Explore how your personal values align or differ. Whether it's honesty, family adventure, or growth, understanding each other's fundamental values creates a stronger foundation. Create meaningful traditions together that reflect your shared values, whether it's a weekly gratitude practice, annual volunteering, or monthly nature walks to reconnect. Don't be afraid to dive into life's biggest questions together. Share your thoughts about existence, purpose, and meaning. These conversations might start with, have you ever wondered? Or, what do you think happens when? Discuss what you each want your life's legacy to be. Understanding each other's deeper aspirations creates a powerful bond. Share moments of awe and wonder together, whether it's watching a sunset, experiencing art, or discussing the mysteries of the universe. These shared experiences create spiritual connection. Focus on growing together spiritually, regardless of your individual beliefs. Support each other's spiritual or philosophical journeys, even if they're different. It's about respect and understanding, not necessarily agreement. Create meaningful rituals that help you both feel connected to something larger than yourselves, maybe meditation, nature walks, or meaningful conversations. Work on building a shared vision for your future that aligns with both of your deeper values and beliefs. This creates a sense of purpose and direction in your relationship. Being able to spot intimacy issues early is crucial, but more important is knowing how to address them. Let's look at common warning signs and their practical solutions side by side. Remember, seeing these signs doesn't mean your relationship is failing. It means it's time to grow. When you notice conversations staying purely functional about schedules, chores, or logistics, without any real sharing of thoughts or feelings. Set aside 20 minutes each day for uninterrupted conversation, No phones, no TV, just presence and attention. If physical affection starts feeling mechanical or obligatory, like you're just going through the motions without genuine connection, reintroduce casual touch naturally, a hand on the shoulder while passing by, sitting close during TV time, or a genuine hug hello. When either partner consistently steers clear of meaningful conversations, using work, phones, or other distractions as shields. Try the one thing practice. Share one meaningful thought, feeling, or experience each day, no matter how small. That feeling of being emotionally isolated even when you're physically together, like living parallel lives rather than shared ones. Use "I feel" statements to express your needs. I feel closer to you when we share about our day, instead of "you never talk to me." When you realize you're growing in different directions without a bridge to connect your paths. Have a monthly vision check where you discuss your individual and shared goals, making sure you're growing together. Here's what I want you to remember above everything else we've discussed today. The secret to lasting intimacy isn't about creating perfect, movie-worthy moments. It's about intentional practice, showing up consistently, day after day, in small but meaningful ways. I emphasize intentional practice because too many couples wait for the right moment or the perfect situation to work on their intimacy. But real connection is built in those everyday moments when you consciously choose to be present, to share, to listen, and to connect. It's like working out. Consistency matters more than intensity. Let's turn everything we've learned into action. Here's your roadmap to start strengthening your relationship right away. Don't try to transform everything at once. Pick just one type of intimacy we discussed today, physical, emotional, intellectual, or spiritual, and make it your focus for the next week. Maybe start with the one that resonated most with you, or the one you feel needs the most attention in your relationship. Create a daily connection ritual that takes just 10 minutes. It could be morning coffee together without phones, an evening walk, or sharing 3 things you're grateful for before bed. The key is consistency. Make it something you can actually maintain. Remember, relationship growth works best when both partners are on board. Share this video with your partner, not as criticism, but as an invitation to grow together. Say something like, "I found this really interesting, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it." And hey, I'd love to hear which type of intimacy surprised you the most, or what you're planning to work on first. Drop a comment below. Your insight might help someone else on their journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more relationship insights like this one.